Mayor, council members, and residents of Austin. I am Darren Upchurch. I'm the Assistant Director at the Austin Convention Center. I'm here today to give our fiscal year 2014 financial forecast on behalf of our department. Let's begin by taking a look at the organizational overview for the Convention Center Department. Currently, our total budget is $60 million, and we have 239 full-time employees. Our department is comprised of two business units, or facilities. They are the Austin Convention Center and the Palmer Event Center. The Austin Convention Center has a budget of $50 million and has 197.5 full-time employees. This facility represents 80% of our total budget. The Palmer Event Center has a budget of $10 million and has 41.5 full-time employees. New to our department within the next fiscal year will be the recently opened African American Cultural and Heritage Facility. We will be operating this facility in partnership with the Capital City African American Chamber of Commerce. The facility will have two full-time employees and a $200,000 budget. The majority of the budget will be sales and staffing expenses. The following slide is a breakdown and overview of the various divisions which represent programs and activities within our department. As you can see, we have multiple areas of specialization. Each of these areas works closely together to provide excellent customer service for our clients. Note that the majority of our resources are dedicated to event operations. The top 8 divisions, from booking and contracting to parking management, are all dedicated to serving our convention customers and our revenue-generating units. Event operations represents 204.5 of our full-time employees, or 85% overall. Our first key performance indicator is the collection of hotel occupancy tax. This tax is the primary revenue source for the Convention Center. The overall fiscal health of our department resides in having a successful hotel community. This slide represents the entire 9 cents received by the City of Austin. As you can see from this graph, there has been a positive trend in hotel occupancy tax collections over the past 2 years, and we expect that trend to continue into fiscal year 14 and beyond. In the current fiscal year, 2012-2013, we are expecting hotel occupancy tax collections to exceed budget by 6%, or $3 million. One of the ways the Convention Center directly helped was by providing financial incentives to move a total of 3 events at the Convention Center whose hotel room needs overlapped with the inaugural Grand Prix race at Circuit of the Americas. This was a great business decision for our department. $1.5 million of the anticipated $3 million comes from quarter 2, the quarter that included collections from the inaugural Formula One race. This quarter represents the highest hotel tax collection in our history. The mission of the Convention Center Department is to provide great facilities and customer service so that our patrons have successful events. We are very interested in receiving feedback from our customers. We need to know if we are providing a positive experience for our clients and what we can do to improve our overall operations. The following graphs indicate that we are achieving our goals at a very high level. On average, almost 9.8 out of every 10 clients surveyed indicate that they would schedule another event at our facilities. In addition to tracking client return rates, we also collect ratings on our building cleanliness and comparisons with other convention facilities. Again, these ratings continue to be very high over the last several years. For example, last year our ratings were 4.72 out of a 5-point scale. These results indicate that the hard work and dedication of our staff is being recognized by our clients. Moving to our fund summary. As an enterprise unit, it is important that we have and maintain a strong beginning balance. In line with that goal, we are forecasting a beginning balance of $28.6 million for fiscal year 2014 and project a steady beginning balance well into future fiscal years. Our fiscal year total revenues of $67.5 million will exceed total expenses by $1.2 million. Of the $66.3 million in expenditures, 65% are operating expenses at $43 million, and 34% is for debt service. Please make note of the fiscal year 2015 transfer line of $7.1 million. $5 million is currently being reserved for Butler Park Phases 3 and 4 construction, and we are earmarking it to be paid within that fiscal year. The transfers out in subsequent years, fiscal years 16 through 18, represent a variety of capital improvement projects within our facilities. Because of the already mentioned strength of our hotel occupancy tax, our current year 2003 estimated ending balance is $2.1 million above budget due to these collections. We feel that this is an encouraging sign for Austin and our industry. The 2014 forecasted revenue for the Austin Convention Center Department is projected to increase 3% over fiscal year 2013 estimates. The majority of the increase is attributable to increases in the hotel occupancy tax, or $1.2 million. In addition, we also expect minimal increases in rental car tax collections, which is used to fund the operations at the Palmer Event Center, an increase in contractor revenue from our food and beverage and AV services, and additional revenue from facility rental. Budget forecast. This slide depicts our anticipated cost drivers. $800,000 are for citywide services, for example, health insurance, fuel and fleet costs, and administrative support. And $5.5 million are for departmental expenses, contractual and commodity purchases, convention center expansion debt service payments, and catering expenses. Note the additional catering expenses listed will be offset by increased catering revenue from new events at our facilities. Also, for the first time in 4 years, we're requesting a total of 12 new full-time employees this year. In addition to the 1 new full-time employee requested for the new African American Cultural and Heritage Facility, 10 of the remaining 11 employees will be in revenue-generating units, which directly serve our growing customer base. Improving our facilities is paramount to attracting clientele. There are a number of capital improvement projects that are currently underway at our facilities. We have started replacing existing pavers around the convention center with stamped concrete. This project will continue for approximately 2 years and will not only improve the appearance of the exterior space, but it will also be much easier to maintain. Electrical upgrades are needed in various locations throughout our facility. By making these changes, we will be able to install new hand dryers in the restrooms in compliance with our LEED EB commitments and install digital signs throughout the buildings. We continue to make improvements at all of our garage facilities and acoustic upgrades at the convention center. At the Palmer Event Center, installation of wider doors will allow easier vehicle access to that facility. As mentioned in the previous slide, repairs to the garages are necessary. For example, we have recently completed waterproofing the entire 2nd Street garage, and we replaced an aging boiler with a more energy-efficient system. Future projects include $4.6 million to rebuild our escalators, especially the south side of our facility, which is over 20 years old, $500,000 to replace our generator with a more efficient model, and $200,000 to install digital signs throughout our facilities. Thank you for taking time to review our financial forecast. Our staff is available to assist you if you have any additional questions regarding this presentation. We look forward to hearing from you, and have a great day.